Connor Onion. Glad you're with us. Rude of us not to say hi as he joined us. As Iowa goes back to the rim with Cale Combs, who has 5 early points.
If you're Nebraska.
One of the most deliberate offenses in the country, the Iowa Hawkeyes. And the game was played at their speed last time they played, and on his senior
side, and always good on senior day to get your first shot to go down if you're Sam Hoiberg.
There's Combs back in tight, so the two best scoring defensive teams in the Big Ten. It was 57-52 Iowa in the first matchup, and Sam Hoiberg, clock that drips down to single digits. And the slowest high major team as far as the pace of their offense, and Sturts with offensive rebound. And Isaiah Howard carries it.
Just a terrific young coach.
If you could see the eye rolls from the table down the row there. Sam Hoiberg. It's what they did off of turnovers. 13-3, they outscored Nebraska in these chances. And they don't convert here. It's an over.
Oh yeah, Isaiah Howard is physically blocking out. Fred Hoiberg wanted a foul, but Howard is attacking every single checkout situation. So interesting talking to Fred Hoiberg at shoot-around about the journey of Sam.
Triple, quadruple of anybody else that was introduced. He is beloved here. Well, through the back door, it's Jacobson for 2. And the split is pair at the free throw line. He averages 20.5 a game. Ball popping, Sage a 3. Can't hit it.
Those are great.
Strapping defensively right now. Sage joined him, but at the end of it, it's Buked and Gel for 2.
I love that the refs allow.
Fulgaris can't quiet him down. Nebraska. Kick, 3. Down it goes. Jared Garcia. Record for most threes as Hoiberg turns it over again. Koch is up ahead. Missed the dunk, but a foul is called. It's Howard to the line.
Character for Sam Hoiberg.
Isaiah Howard gets them both. By the way, if you just
significant guy that is not on the floor for the Hawkeyes.
Contested 3. And Manyao called for a foul in that top 10 upset.
Well, one of the things that's Price Sanford around for 40 minutes and also scored 25 points. And that's what he did. And
turns it over. And Garcia running the break after his 3. And keeps it himself. And it's off to Manyao. One of the best turnover rate in the Big Ten. Seen a lot of Jared Garcia in this first half for Nebraska. And there's another turnover.
Seen that yet today. More hedging and recovering.
There's been a lot of Jamarcus Lawrence getting that assignment. Here they are. Sturts with his first field goal.
Teams feast on the opponent's lack of discipline. For Iowa, it's having to in both these programs is really high.
When you talk to Ben McCollum and Fred Hoiberg, it's almost like if you could have Michigan State loss. Michigan State down 1 at halftime at Michigan. Drive, kick, Koch. In and out in the 3. Ferd still can't break free. He got his own, and finally, Price Sanford is on the board for the first time.
Does such a
minutes on the road in Iowa City.
No doubt about it.
And a loud boos in his old gym. Manyao takes the contact and scores.
Feeling next week for Iowa to be in trouble.
Back-to-back baskets for Price Sanford.
Well, you just
the last couple of minutes. Those are the top 2 scorers for either side. Fulgaris passed on it for a better look for Sturts.
Could have let that fly, but a nice extra pass, and Sturts now with 2 triples.
I'm with you. I thought he was going to. That's lobbed and knocked away by Koch. Real reason given other than that.
Best athlete on this Iowa roster. Does a lot for his group.
And Hoiberg intercepts it.
It's on his rear end. He's able to grab it.
He was seated. He caught it. He took a shot. I think he's got blood in the mouth right now. And McCollum
did
not burn a challenge.
Back into the post. No double this time.
Mass rises. Another open look. And Koch quiets him down this time.
Play from Fulgaris, who is skilled at that 5 spot.
Mast, after rocking the rim, goes front hold
for the last 16 games.
Banks inside position, and Hoiberg with the foul. Second. Frager has a crowd come. Mast is open for the moment, and then a foul comes on Sturts.
and opens up the paint even more for the cuts. And so Mass being cold from three has really...
They say Tominaga helped ignite that tournament run a couple of years ago. There's Fulgaris, nice finger roll from Alvaro, showing off his tentacles. It's the nickname for Fulgaris. I know you know it well. It's knocked out of bounds, staying with Iowa. Turnover.
Boy, Nebraska has been so disruptive defensively.
Drive, kick, three up, and in and out. Born and raised a Sooners fan, which of course carries with it a dislike for Nebraska. Here's Buchtungel, shot fake, and one.
Sixth sense of that, and Buchtungel, I think, has really improved in that department.
That's just playing experience? Is that the only thing?
He sees the whole picture, and he's seeing the crowd.
Holmes gets downhill, left it on the doorstep. I'm out. All right, so keep it on the floor here. Inside that 2-for-1 chance. Jamarcus Lawrence long. And in it comes. Here comes Sanford off a couple of screens. And a beautiful drop. Got a beautiful look. And now into the half for Iowa. Sturts has it in her. Nebraska looking for a little revenge on that 5-point loss in Iowa City a few weeks ago. Buchtungel, a fader. That
really made life tough on him. We'll see if Sturts and Sanford can kind of shake free.
Combs started the game hot and
back early in a possession.
That's exactly right. Inside 7 to shoot, and it's short on the.
Can obviously knock down that shot.
That's his best look of the day,
no doubt.
Masks finally breaks free. Thought about it again, and Lawrence is right with him.
Talk about urgency to close out from Jamarcus Lawrence.
Maniau rises for a dunk.
But boy, did he get to the top floor quickly. Big shot, quiet the crowd.
Sanford quick fire, and off the spring.
Just driving opportunities for Sturts is how to get him rolling. Any ball screen is just bringing help.
Sanford is on fire. And record for made threes. Kick, Fulgaris. Sanford tapped it to Sturts, and they were doubling him all the way. Buchtungel is hammered by Fulgaris.
Well, what do you think the halftime
can't cash? And it's Fulgaris running it down. And straight back to the basket for an easy one.
Well, what a clean looks. Fulgaris has really played well.
Masks. His second hit. Well, Fulgaris has gotten aggressive. Koch, a dangerous shooter with the count. Hoiberg, shot fakes on Banks. One of the best Iowa defenders stays right with them. Mast almost had another. You kind of see it from his body language, right? He wanted to go. And that's Nebraska ball. Unique of a matchup for their offense as they've seen all season.
Yes.
And it doesn't look any easier even seeing it a second time. And there's a foul for Sanford. And he got his first. And Hoiberg rips it away for Nebraska. Now Sanford gives it up. Hoiberg joins the play.
And nobody finds Hoiberg.
A hand check on Sanford. And Fulgaris just tagged a third foul on Sam Hoiberg, by the way. Here's Sturts going to work on Frager. And can't fit it in there. Active hand. An early one in the first half, has 2 since halftime. Banks with hands on Frager and now draws his foul.
Feels like this group has put themselves in position to potentially get that monkey off their back, but still got to go do it. There's a reason it's called March Madness.
Well, you say Iowa chasing 10. Banks is doubled. And Banks is way in, and a physical drive for Banks.
Checks. Tavion Banks.
Banks didn't play the first 8 minutes or so, and they lost Hoiberg.
Another great cut.
Double digits again. Sturts can't get one up against Jacobson. Relocates. Ball pops over to Koch, who is red hot. 9 points since the half, all on threes. And 4 threes overall in the game. Jacobson gets the bounce.
Face Koch and get him involved.
Another strong drive for Banks that he puts down. Head. Wiping the forehead on his way back down. Oh, Jacobson somehow kept that pivot And found two more. Combs spins and rattles it down. Another tough
in the NCAA tournament.
Iowa back-to-back one-possession losses. Both felt very different as Lawrence lights up another three. This game have gone down.
Yeah, Iowa's really settled in, scoring in the paint. Koch has hit some threes.
Combs has gotten it going on the drive. No chicken for the Nebraska students.
Get some boos.
They boo that moment louder.
Another post up for Sanford.
Sanford on the take.
Man, this dude.
And the Iowa win by 5 with Nebraska up by 11-13 today, and almost cashed another one.
No double team.
Inside 8 minutes. Maniau kicks it. Koch, same spot. It rips off, and the follow won't go. Catch and go up 2 feet again.
Absolutely.
Yep. Banks back to the rim. He discarded Sanford for another 2. That's where a lot of the offense has come from. It's been Banks and Combs driving and Koch threes.
Yeah, there's so much attention on Sturts that those up.
Mikhail Jacobson at the line. Answer your own question there.
Shots, but you got to start to really probe into the lane and see 7 minutes to go. Here he goes.
On a lane line drive he creates for Howard.
At least he puts this in responsibility. It's his responsibility to score.
See if he can quench that thirst. Fulgaris is fouled.
A year ago at Robert Morris. They won the regular season and conference tournament. Played Bama in.
Remember a 20-point game just 2 games ago against Ohio State. And through the back, it's Frager wide open.
Again, day of the regular season.
I mean, need a little Price is Right mix-up.
Yeah, okay.
For Nebraska. And the men's basketball rivalry trying to finally beat these guys. It's 10 out of 11 at football to Iowa. It's 4 straight men's. He sidesteps and can't get it as Sanford. It ends off of Banks. So it's Nebraska. Iowa without Sturts scoring. Just 1 field goal in the half.
Great pass.
Koch keeps it going from outside to give him 15, a team high. Kick to Masks. It's short. And Fulgaris against Michigan State just went final. So a Nebraska win. They're the 2 seed next week in Chicago. A 3 for Banks rolls down. He's in this half to crack the seal from outside. He crouches inside. And with a little hook, he's found his inside game too.
Getting to the jump hook.
The crowd back alive in a 6-point game, and Sturts just his 2nd field goal of the half.
Look at Price Sanford on that baseline. He's just waiting to come off some screens.
Lawrence, some contact there. He's looking back for a foul.
He can guard 1 through 5, folks.
Well, 94 feet of Cale Jacobson. First Sturts in Iowa. And the floater runs off. Banks kept it alive, and Hoiberg smartly goes to the NBA. And quick take for Combs to make it 4 again. 2-point game. Shot clock is off. Iowa with Combs. He's fouled. Point game. And got the 2nd.
2 timeouts left for Nebraska.
Nebraska is 14-21 at the line. And Sanford, their best, rattles it in. Gets it back out. Combs for the tie. He nails it. Oh, level at 70.
You got.
Hoiberg finally gets it. Mast went crumbling down. Jacobson for 3, and the first basket of. Hoiberg, 10 points.
In a scoring position, you just reach.
Banks atone for that foul. Working his way in, and he does draw a foul.
Who'd they get that on?
Right into the eye of the student section again, and Banks suavely hits the first. And Sanford forced to give up. Fulgaris can't get it back to him. It's Koch, that hot spot from the corner. He ties it up on his 6th 3. On a day where Sturts hasn't scored big, 18 from Combs and Koch. Drive, kick, three. Down it goes! You said it. Not known for his three-point shooting, and he has two from either corner in the overtime. It's Hoiberg! 5 point. We got them both. There's Moss. Fulgaris couldn't get him. Lawrence lays it home. And beats Iowa to close the regular season.
Incredible overtime and close to this game.